Here in Greater Masaka, youth with disabilities, most especially the deaf, are suffering with HIV. This is due to the sexual network that is happening in them.
As youth with disabilities, we face very many challenges, more so in our community. And one of them is that we face a problem of wrong choices made, more especially our little sisters who are making wrong choices, hoping that sex is by chance, not by choice, which means that if someone adopts that, we'll end up making wrong decisions, hoping to go with men who are not actually his or her age, or who are infected with HIV, hence ending up affecting our young girls. And
I realize our community first looks at disability as something like a curse, and it comes worse when the situation doubles, whereby someone is living with a disability and also living with HIV. When you look at our young sisters, you realize that there are so many false beliefs that are exposing them into HIV infections, whereby some people think that when you sleep with someone living with a girl living with a disability, it's like a cure to AIDS, which is not true. And such a myth put our sisters living with disabilities at a risk, and there are so many of them that have gotten infected with HIV due to those false beliefs that within the community.
One of the challenges we face is that if only HIV information was accessible in terms of Braille for people with visual impairment, sign language for people with hearing impairment, local languages for people with at the grassroots level, but people with disabilities at the grassroots level, people or youth with disabilities would hardly get HIV because they will be knowing their causes, effects, and preventive measures of HIV.
We have to understand that youth, most especially girls with disabilities, are found in all key populations. There are girls with disabilities that are in refugee camps, some that have not yet received any education or have not yet attended school, some that are under crucial or critical financial statuses. They don't have money, or they do not have anyone that can support them in fulfillment of their financial needs. Youth with disabilities have to remain dependent on their caregivers, who are at times unpredictable and unable to fulfill all the demands that we youth with disabilities require.
If at all we have guidance and counseling, sensitization about the spread of HIV, we can reduce the spread. The deaf can get the good partners, they get married, and they can as well get HIV protection kits. Thank you.
so if these youth with disabilities, more especially our young sisters, are empowered to stand against any forms of sexual abuse, that will also it will also decrease on the mental health, more especially if these people are also provided with counseling and guidance, so that they can counsel those people who have been affected negatively. It can also help them, people who have been affected with mental health, to stabilize.
It's not about sleeping someone with a disability that can cure AIDS, but it's about taking medication that can increase your body immunity, because at the moment we don't have a cure for AIDS, but some people have those false beliefs that put our sisters with disabilities at risk.
And in terms of data collection, if the government of Uganda had collected or had enough data for youth with disabilities living with HIV,